Okay. I am live. My bitrate says that it's on 6000 kbps. Is that good or bad? It says unstable. Average stream bitrate too high? Average stream bitrate too high. Why is my bitrate too high? Okay, wait. Let me see if this is going live though. What's up, Mackenzie? What's up, Tommy? Welcome to the live stream. Tommy, where have you been? Guys, make sure to like the live stream. If you're just getting in here, all you have to do to like it is you double tap the screen. I feel like this is blurry. Is that just me? I'm trying to wait until my stream. Wait, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm trying to view. Okay, wait. Okay, it says I'm live. Why is it so like blurry? Like why is it like it shouldn't be like that. It should be like what the heck? Okay. Well, okay, we're live right now, people. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Make sure to like the live. All you have to do is double tap the screen. Again, do you still remember me? Yeah, but where did you go? Kylie's here too. Oh my god, yes. Did you guys get notified that I was live for the first time? I feel like no one gets notified when I'm live, but what's up, people? Welcome to the live stream. Super Red, get 100k subs. Thank you, Super Red. Yes, we are. So, today we're doing a live stream on, things society pretends are good, but actually sucks. Now, I just came up with the idea, like, 5 to 10 minutes before the live stream, so I apologize in advance if it's not, like, amazing. But I shouldn't preface it like that. I should, be really bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like we say. Um, I didn't send the link in the Discord. Maybe I should. Let me quickly just send the link to this in our Discord. Just reminder to join the Discord if you aren't already a member of the Discord. I'm going to cap the Discord at 100 members. So once we're at 100, you can't get in ever again. At least the private group that we're going to have. So, I just sent the live stream link in the Discord. Not sure if anyone's going to join yet. But Mark is here. What's up, Mark? Hey, Caleb, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed AF. Alex, you know what? I had to bring out the red suit again. Now, the thing is, when I go live from my phone, for some reason, it does better. I wonder if I could have 2 streams at the same time. Like, would that work? Would I be able to I don't know if YouTube would let me go live from my phone and OBS. I don't know. But today I wanted to talk about I'm like, look, see, this is why I hate preparing for things. If I prepare for things, I do so poorly. Like, it's literally like it has the opposite effect. Like I literally like sit there, I'm like, okay, I gotta reference my sheet. Like, I gotta just chill, just take a deep breath. How about we do a little breathing exercise to start off the live stream? Everybody, join in. If you're home, if you had a rough day of shoveling shit, talking mushrooms because you're a forager in the forest for mushrooms, that's your job, then just sit with me for a few seconds and let's just take a few breaths in through your nose and out with your beautiful mouth. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, in again. 1, 2, 3. And out with your butthole. Sorry, okay. Yeah, that's a great warm-up. Actually, that helped me. That helped me a little bit. All right, shake it off. What was it? Oh, see, I already forgot the title of the live stream. Okay, things society thinks are good but actually sucks. Okay? This is like, as a whole, for society, like, it's just been this way. It just is this way. Like, no one really thinks too deeply into it. People do, but the majority of people haven't figured it out yet. Like, the majority of people haven't been like, wow, this really sucks. Oh my god, I just realized my Twitch... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. My Twitch stream has been... Oh my effing god. What the heck? What the heck? That was the dumbest... Oh my god. Okay, good thing I noticed it. Good thing there's still only one viewer in the Twitch. But like, okay, now there are 2 viewers. Wow, hi to the viewer in the Twitch. What's up? What's up? I just do that the whole time to get people to say, what's up? What's up? What? Oh, hit it, Fergie. What's up? Okay, sorry, that's crazy. Deep breath in and exhale. I did my taxes and owe the state $1,500. No, last year I think we can help by not shutting down the weirdos right away. Let us know how you want us to moderate. I don't know. Wait, not shutting out the weirdo? Yeah. Yeah, you can leave some of the weirdos. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't care. Wait, so not shutting them down? Like, not removing them? You think that's better? Multi-streaming is so impressive. I've never done that before. Wait, oh, you mean, like, Twitch and YouTube at the same time? You should just do it. I mean, I spent, like, a year and a half, like... who cares? I spent a long time live streaming. Actually, I still live stream on YouTube, and I don't do it on any other like site. But it's like if you're doing it, if you're doing the work, you should be on. You know, like you should just be getting it out there. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. What are you doing, dance? Are you Russian? In a jail suit. Thank you, pimping out for the 100, baby. Let's go. I don't remember what you said. I'm sorry. Hey, Kayla, new here. What's this space about, girl? This space is usually about paranormal, true crime, conspiracy theories. I can't really say that on YouTube because I've gotten so many issues whenever I talk about those. And we just have a good time whenever we live stream. Today, we're specifically talking about things society... I keep looking at my note because I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. Things society... thinks is good but actually sucks. Is that what it is? Oh, pretends are good. Okay. Things society pretends are... I guess society doesn't really pretend it's good. It just does it, right? Okay, now my bitrate be excellent on YouTube. Or, I mean, Twitch. Sorry, I don't know why. My bitrate be okay, shut up. Okay, there are 2 viewers in the Twitch. Hi. Me pretending like I'm looking at multiple cameras when it's literally just the one camera. It's just the one camera. Hi. Be nice, someone. Ooh, someone won't be nice. Can I get your Insta? Yeah, it's Kayla Cauldron. Don't expect a reply. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, Kayla Cauldron. Okay, is that even my Instagram? Yeah, I think that is. Okay, so yeah, things that society. How many times am I gonna repeat the title before I actually talk about anything? Things society taught pretends are good but actually sucks. Okay, financing cars. I guess I don't know if society necessarily pretends that it's a good thing or not, but like I personally think, no, this is a bad take. I was going to say, I personally think financing a car should be illegal. Like, because, okay, I get that transportation is necessary, right? Like, some people just need a car to get to work or whatever. I just feel like if you are, like, you should not be able to finance a car. I know that there are applications, but they, like, prey on people who they know, basically, like, are going to be struggling really hard to pay off the car and be paying, like, super high interest. Nice bit rate. Wait, is it good or this is a tough prompt? And financing cars can be okay if you get a really good interest rate. I guess. I don't know. I just have never heard, like, anyone that tells me that they finance their car, like, I've never heard... Maybe it's because the people that do finance their car and are successful with it, like, don't talk about it. But whenever I hear people talk... And, like, people might say the opposite. This is just my takes, okay? This is just partially my takes. Partially the world's takes. I don't know. It depends on the loan. What's up, Wally? This chick is crazy. That's all I am. This chick. Wow. Kayla, I heard Jesus was a, that could be true. Jesus is God and God is a woman. God is an animal. God, oh wait, maybe not an animal. I don't freaking know. I had a professor that was a nun, and she once told me that God is a woman, and we read a whole book on God is a woman, and like God is not, we don't know what God looks like. We don't know anything of what God looks like. So stop imagining an old guy in heaven, a white old guy, okay? You don't know that. It's not even a person, really. God isn't a person. God is God. I should just change career paths and become a pastor. God isn't even a person. Like, God is God. Seriously. Like, you guys forget that sometimes. You love to forget that sometimes. And then you're looking at me when I'm like, potentially there are ghosts. And you're like, what? There are no ghosts. Or you're like, you are Satan. And I'm like, really? I mean, I know I'm in a red suit, but come on. So anyway, God is literally just Santa Claus with a white robe. Just saying. If I ever meet Jesus, he's gonna be like, you know, my name isn't. What's up, dog? Been a minute. Sorry, we've been moving south to South Dakota. No. Why are you moving to South Dakota? No. No. I also heard Jesus said, oh, interesting. God is a baddie, and the lamb, and the lamb, and the spirit, and the lamb, and the lamb. And the lamb, and the God is the spirit, and the spirit is the testament, and the testament is the truth is the one is the king, and the king is the son is the spirit is the Jesus. Amen. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You've just upset God's feelings if it is a woman. LMAO, South Dakota sucks. Raul, do you live in South Dakota? Wait, guys, drop your state in the chat if you're from a state. Drop your country or your state. And make sure to give it a like while you chat. Chat your country or your state, aka write it down. If you are in the USA, write your state. Unless you're under 18 years old. I don't want to know where you live. I don't want to know anything about you. No offense. No offense. Shout out to my friends in the chat. Anyway, okay, so yeah, financing a car, that was probably a stupid answer. Okay, let's just move on to the next. Okay. Things society pretends are good but actually suck. I'm not going to talk about the second one that I wrote. I'm going to go back to it, because if I start talking about it, I'm going to get so actually upset that I probably will end up like being like, this is why I don't want to do YouTube anymore. Like, that's like how bad it's going to end. So we're not going to do that. Better pay and less traffic. Yeah, that honestly makes sense. The red elf in the side part. Wow, she's in a great mood today. Really? Because I actually cried before I went live. You never know with me. You really don't. It's just always a surprise. God doesn't need to be assigned. Exactly. See, someone gets it. Leah's life. Wait, Leah's life? Leah, is that you, Leah? Is that the Leah that used to come in the lives? What the heck? All of a sudden, everyone heard that I was gonna quit, and they all came back. And the lamb of the God and the God. Maybe this is God. Oh, guys. Oh, okay. This was really sad. Yesterday, I forgot to say this. Okay, before we get back into things society pretends are good but actually suck, I did forget to say that. What did I forget to say? Oh, actually, I don't want to say it. I'm like, I thought it was really important, but the more I think about it, like, I think I gotta, whenever I can sense my brain going to tell a story, but the story I know overall will make me sad, I think I just need to be like, whoop, next story. Like, people do that. There are people that do that. Like, they don't let themselves be upset. Like, they will be like, nope, everything's good. Everything's great. Oh, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Like, literally, like, dog just died. Like, oh, are you okay? Oh, yeah. You know? Like, there are people who, and then they let it all out. That's the thing. It's not good to not let yourself feel it. I mean, it is. I think it has its pros and cons, right? Like, you don't want to be like me where we just like let it out all the time, just like on a live stream talking about how you're about to quit. Like, why would I do that? Like, yeah, let me tell the 10 people who are actually supporting me, yeah, this actually sucks because I want more people supporting me. Like, that's crazy of me. I went to Cirque du Soleil and that was kind of lame. I feel the society thinks those are good. Wait, what was it? I went to Cirque du Soleil. Oh, Cirque du Soleil. That's a good one. Yeah, Cirque du Soleil and any of those, like, small theater. I mean, like circuses. My friends invited me to the circus. Apparently they had a good time, but like, I don't know. Unless you give me a bottle of tequila or like, you know, other little fun things, I'm not having fun at the circus. Not to mention the freaking abuse going on with the elephants. I think they banned that actually. But the other animals that are participants, or I don't know, that are pretending to be strong. Do you feel spicy in that red suit? I mean, I am just, you know, we're just doing it, okay? Yeah, I feel super spicy and hot. I feel really good. Okay, sorry. That's crazy. I gotta learn how to be a little bit like less genuine and more like I gotta be a little bit more fake. No, not fake, but like I gotta stop only thinking about how I think, right? Or no, I don't know. What's up from India? Medieval times is also super duper lame. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know. I kind of like medieval times. I think it depends on who you go with. Like, if you go to medieval times, you have to go with a crowd of over 5 people, and those 5 people. Oh, thank you so much, comrade, for sending one membership, and I'm so happy that Flight of the Moths, aka Freaking Fishing. I don't know if Freaking Fishing is still in the chat, but congratulations, you were just gifted a membership. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, there's only 2 viewers in the Twitch, but that's gonna change. Don't worry. They come around. The people are gonna start flooding in. What's up, people on Twitch? Hello, come back in. Animals in circus are having a better life than the wild. The animals are just pretentious. That's a crazy, I am, you won, you got a gifted membership, you got a gifted membership, you got a gifted membership, you got a gifted membership. Yes, freaking fishing. Slay. Okay. What is your channel about? And would you like to talk to me? Will you be my friend and not shut me out? Oh, the whole community is a group of friends. Take that as you wish. Okay. To tell Twitch people we said hi. Okay, to the 2 people that are watching on Twitch who hasn't said anything, so I'm starting to be a little bit skeptical that you're even there, unless you're like my teacher from grade school or like a frenemy of mine that doesn't want to admit that you watch me. Hi. Okay, so anyway, things society pretends are good but actually sucks. Okay, let's keep going. So I said financing cars. Alex said Cirque du Soleil. Alex thinks Alex. I was about to say Alex thinks Alex the fiction. Wow, that was a Freudian slip. Do I think that society? Wow, that was really rough of me. I'm sorry, Alex. Also, speakeasies are not super cool. They're just weird bars. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of like those like axe throwing. I've never even been to an axe throwing bar, and I just know that they suck. Like they're all anything that's a trend, like a business trend, like milkshakes with really big food items in the milkshake. I guess the milkshake's good, but you're spending like $20 for a milkshake with like a piece of cake from Restaurant Depot that costs the restaurant probably $3, and then they charge you like an extra 10 for like the milkshake plus the cake combo. And then they had them at like burger places, and then the burgers would have like giant onion rings on top of the burger. So it makes you think like instead of just giving you a side of french fries and a burger, they like put a burger, they like shove a kebab skewer through it. They shove like 10 onion rings on it, which is actually like less than you would be getting if you just freaking ordered the onion rings on the side. And then they like put a sauce, or they like add like an olive or something on the top to make it like, wow, this is like insane. Which I think they just like put a bunch of food together and make it really big and like cool looking just to charge you more for it, which is pretty, you know, I mean, see, the way my brain thinks is like, how can I make money on that? Like, that's really effed up of me. But that is unfortunately, like, mine is like, okay, what's the next dessert, like, weird thing that we could just, like, stack a bunch of things on and sell, you know? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? You know, in this economy, hot pot, why am I paying to cook my food? That's a good one. That's a really good one. Even if you cried or felt like quitting, make sure you smile and know this too shall pass. You've been consistent kind of people doing this because you love making people smile. No, you're amazing. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. Things society pretends are good but actually suck. Honestly, not following your dreams. A lot of people believe that they need to stop doing what drives them and settle down for that adult job. Honestly, you can do both. You know what? You can do both. You can do both. I'm like, it'll be hard. You'll want to quit every damn day. I'm just kidding. All right. Enough of the... I'm not referencing it again for the rest of the live stream. How about that? Make her pin that. Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, I'll pin that. Wait, how... I can't pin it. What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? Sorry, I forget that people, like, have this playing in their ear. And I'm, like, absurdly loud. And no one wants to listen to that. Okay, wait. I was trying to pin the chat. I can't pin it. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I can. I did. I pinned it. Completely removing people cashiers from shops. It's so dystopian. Oh, yeah, like when they don't have, like, a checkout. It's like, seriously? You really need to automate it that bad? Like, isn't something nice about going to the store, like, getting a little social interaction? Actually, I hate it every time I have to talk to someone at the store. But sometimes, you know what? Sometimes a cashier will be extremely helpful and nice. And then you feel like you're in a better mood from it, you know? Maybe I should go places and try to make whoever I'm talking to in a better mood. Like, the goal, that's a good like, okay, today, the goal of going to the store isn't to pick up eggs. The goal of the store isn't to pick up my drugs that make me happy or make me not crazy. The goal of the day is to go to a cashier and try to make them happy without money. I'm cheap, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Like, money is an easy, quick fix. Like, yeah, you give someone a few bucks, tell them to go buy a pack of gum. Oh, all good, you know? But, like, what if you only could make them... Actually, that's a really dumb idea. I hated it. I hate it. I'm not doing it. Why am I thinking of it? Whenever I have a stupid idea, cut it. Oh no, this is how people join the rat. This is how people get sucked into the rat race, because all of their ideas, they're like, oh, I got too many ideas, not enough time, and then they're like, they all die. All of them die. What other ones do we have? Good afternoon, Keith. Welcome. You could do both, but you're more likely to fail at both. Oh. What? I mean, no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. In a good way. I did YouTube for fun. If I desire cash, I pretend to be a fortune teller with my cold reading skills. Use a color breathing method for that. The cashier will tell you, I hate going to the grocery store because I'm really so sure people are like stiff, like a robot. What's up, Frodo Swaggins? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. A special shout out to Frodo Swaggins. Comrade, free file tax returns. Yeah, it's free, but I shouldn't have to file. The IRS already knows how much I'm getting or how much I owe and will track me down for a mistake. That is so true. It's so stupid. It's like, what's the point? Farmers markets. I don't need produce that bad. Yeah. Wait, I kind of like farmers markets, but maybe I don't because I feel like I never really go. So I don't know. If I love them, I would go more, wouldn't I? More messes you make, the more you learn. Sorry for my language. Hey, K-Dog. What's up, Skybound Blue? Welcome to the live stream. K-Dog. I love that name. Okay, so things society pretends are good but actually suck is the topic of the live stream. Feel free to throw yours in. One of them, this kind of relates to the, like, really big burgers with, like, onion rings on them. But, brunch. Like, the whole brunch culture, it's like, I don't know why I don't like brunch. Like, I like going to diners, but I think brunch has transformed into this post-night out, like, wake up at 12, hungover. Actually, not even. I actually don't do that. Maybe because I'm not cool enough. But every time I go to brunch, it's like, you get really dressed up. That was scary. Something like fell in the other room. I'm addicted to Lego Minecraft right now. Seriously? I've never played it. AI security. Why does anyone think it's a good idea? Maybe because I'm not good at small talk. Oh, small talk is so stupid, but yeah, I get it. I mean, I think that's just like natural human instinct to like not immediately start sharing with people that they don't know. Like, because you don't have small talk with your people that you're close to, right? Like, if you're close to someone, you're not like, hi, like, how's the weather? Unless something uncomfortable happened. And with that, that just further proves my point that the reason people have small talk is because as humans, we fear, or like we're trying to suss out situations to create a safe or like to maintain safety. So by, doing small talk, we're not giving away information about ourselves. We're not being vulnerable to other people. Which probably is why it feels so bad, but I don't think that we can avoid it as a society, because it's just like, yeah, like you don't need to get close to someone that it's awkward. You're scared of rejection. You don't want them to be like, what the heck? You have to suss out their personality, their vibes, how they're feeling. Because like, have you ever noticed there's certain people that are like so like, what's up, my man? Like they come with that energy. They like meet you and they're like, my name's Timmy J. Like, this is my mama. I took her on the vacation. She turned 50 years old. People with those personalities, they make me be like, like they make me like that super easy. I don't know where I was going with that part of it, but I think I was on to something. I don't do that even when I used to be drunk. I didn't wake up at 12 in the night. In the morning, maybe I would wake up. Those were good times. I haven't heard someone say the word brunch in 20 years. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, as a society, I don't know what the point of brunch is. Which country? United States. This is what I do. Vent my crazy. Talk is just talk to people. Or talk to people. People don't trauma bonding with me. I skip to the healing part. I like, you're so smart. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, shoot. My thing almost just fell. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the flower. Thank you for the flower. Guys, if you can't give a gift, no worries. Just make sure to hit the screen, double tap the screen to like the live. All you have to do is go like this. And then it'll give me a thumbs up. Right now we're at 35 likes. Can we get to 40 likes? Can we get to 40 likes? I want to hit that screen, hit the screen, double tap the screen, and then we'll get a 40 like a boom, banga like a bee. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. But there's still 35 likes. I think there's a lag though. Also, no one be in the Twitch stream? The fuck? The fuck? Sorry, I just said that word for the first time. I didn't really though. Like I went fuck. Like, those were separate words. Though there was a long gap in between them, in between the first and the second sound. So, anyway. Yeah, make sure to give it a like. So, okay, next one. Yeah, brunch. I think I'm over talking about brunch. It's stupid. The next one, LinkedIn posts. Like, I don't even know why. I know why LinkedIn exists. And I understand it's important. But the way LinkedIn has evolved, LinkedIn basically is like, you get to flex what you get to make your profile like as good as possible. Like, you check people's LinkedIns that you went to school with like 10 years ago, and you're like, why am I out here looking at this person's LinkedIn? And then don't get me started with the homepage. Like, there are literally people, and I can't blame them, because honestly, like, contributing more to the world than me. No, not true. I take that back. But like, they're on LinkedIn like, these are 5 key sales tactics to make your business grow. And then it's like a rocket ship emoji, like, and then like the graph, the chart that's like, and I'm like, this is dumb as, like, this is stupid, okay? I get that people are very different than me. I get that there are people who don't want to work for themselves, who like going to a company every day and having a specific, career path, and they like maybe even the corporate ladder, and they like the whole game of it, and they like meetings. Who are these people? Like, you are interesting to say that. I was just about to dog on those types of people so hard. Like, I was about to be like, you have no personality. You are, like, I was about to be bad. But anyway, I just had deja vu hardcore. Weird. Okay. Um, Nobody's in the Twitch for no one. There are 2 viewers in the Twitch, but no one's chatting, so I don't know what's going on. It does say on my Twitch, it says that my live is unstable and my bit rate is low. I don't know why. I I I don't know. It's not lagging. My Twitch is not lagging. My audio is working. My webcam, is not perfect, but it's good. It's decent. And so it's something with like I don't even think it's my internet speed. I think it's something with my bitrate settings that I have to like Google and figure out that I just haven't in a while. I'm against LinkedIn. I hate that people talk about it. Hello, Ali or Ali. I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is. But yeah. So anyway, what else do I hate besides LinkedIn posts? I just like don't want to. LinkedIn bothers me. It kind of relates to my second bullet that I said if I started talking about, I was just gonna get too upset. So I was like, maybe we don't talk about it right now. Maybe we don't talk about it right now. Okay. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the next one. The next one is okay. Things that society pretends are good but actually suck. Oh, that's a good Jeopardy question. Or not Jeopardy. Is it Jeopardy? No. What is it? The Family Feud. Family Feud. Can I get 100 on the board? Ding, ding, ding. So the next one is what did I wrote? I wrote traveling, like airplane traveling. I guess like it's good because if we didn't have like air travel, if we couldn't fly places, like that would suck. Like I've literally been to like 15 places the past year, so yeah, I guess traveling is important. But I don't know. Like it sucks. I don't want to complain about it too much cuz it sounds like I'm a brat. But like have you traveled a lot? The more you travel, you would think that the easier it becomes, but it actually just makes you more and more pissed off with like how inefficient it is and like which like I get that I don't know. I actually don't. I don't even want to. I've never even thought about it and I don't even think that's worth wasting my brain wasting my big fat brain. What's up? We got someone from Dublin. Let's go. Can we double in these likes and can you give it a like so we can double in that? We're doubling the number of streamers in here. Am I right? Traveling is tough. It's just like you have to get like okay, the flights are not even that long. Like it's kind of crazy that it could take you 2 hours to fly from Chicago or to New York. Like it could literally take you 2 hours. That's amazing. It takes you 2 hours to drive to the Hamptons. So if you fly, you can go to Chicago. That is so cool, right? The problem is it takes so long to get to an airport. It takes so long to like board a plane. You have to get there early because you have to go through TSA because you know what? 2001 hashtag never forget. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. So, but it's annoying. It's stupid, it's stressful, I hate it. It's okay, you don't have to read it, talk about it. I remember wake up in the hot. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. I'm sorry about that. May God be with you. Thank you. Okay, so I wrote New Year's Eve, which is funny actually, because I just realized that Alex, remember we did like New Year's Eve horror, or was it horror stories or like worst stories or like, oh no, it was Am I the asshole, and it was New Year's Eve, and it was like Am I the asshole and it was like for New Year's Eve parties and stuff like that. Like yeah, New Year's Eve though, like I don't know, I just feel maybe if your life is really good, New Year's Eve is great. But maybe if your life is kind of like, this is not great right now, I'm like kind of in a transition state and it kind of sucks. And like nothing is going to feel fun until it's over. And then New Year's Eve rolls around and everyone wants to like have a party. And it's high stakes because it's not just a party, it's a party resetting the entire year. Like, I don't know if I want to be drinking at a party right now. I kind of want to like let's have a New Year's Eve party where we bring out whiteboards and we try to like write down our goals for the next 5 years and how we can achieve them in the next, like how we can get a fifth way there in the first year. You know, I'm like, let that be the New Year's Eve party. That sounds like a really boring New Year's Eve party. I get it. It's like, it's easier for people to just get drunk and like make out with someone at 12 a.m. You know what? I get it. That would be easier. That's, you know, why the year and a half where I took off of, I wasn't, you know, working for my job and I was doing YouTube, it would have been a lot harder for me to work really hard on it. But anyway, moving on. I started getting upset again. Don't do that, Kayla. Bad. Okay. Work wife. Like, the idea that someone's work wife or work husband. What the fuck? I'm sorry. This is getting weird. Like, when someone's like, he's my work husband? What the like, are you guys screwing in the cubicle? Like, I don't know. Okay, it's, you know, if someone wants to have a work wife or a work husband and have an affair or do whatever they want to do, that's their business, not mine. Like, as long as it's not me or me in the other relationship, like, you do you. Like, you go for it, dog. Like, I'm generally like a, you know, chase your bliss kind of gal. Not my own. I'm just telling other people. But like, even not those people, there are people that call people work wife and work husband, and they're like, I've met people that literally have referred to people as that. And it's like, this is getting a little strange. Yeah, I work with all dudes, so my work wife's name is Randy. Work wife, work husband sounds weird AF. I would not be cool if my girlfriend had a work husband, but she can get it if she found a cute work wife. That's a good point, Alex. I feel like people, like, it's like, oh, you can't have a work husband, but it's like, if you have a work wife, I can get into that a little bit. Nothing wrong with a work husband. Stop judging. I just think it's weird for someone. I actually think it's weirder for someone to call them their work husband or work wife and them not be having an affair. I think that's like, it's like people that think that it's normal to call it that, like call someone that. I don't know. I guess, is it a form of flirting? I don't know what that is. I know, we're moving on because I don't want to know what that is. So I said air travel. I said New Year's Eve, work wife. By the way, just as a refresher to anyone that just joined the stream, we're talking about things society pretends are good, but they actually suck. So we just went through some. Another one was financing cars. Like, I just know people that finance their car, and I hope you're not watching right now, Paul, because, yeah, you shouldn't have, financed that Ford Bronco. You know, you're poor and you're paying $1,500 a month and you do Uber Eats and you barely make $2,000. No shade to people that do Uber Eats. I used to do Instacart for like 2 weeks and it was interesting. There were some good runs. There were some good orders. Imagine getting husband zoned at work. Oh, husband zoned. Either way, I think it's disrespectful. Or work mom and dad. Work mom, work dad. That's interesting. Work mom. I guess that is a little weird. Like, yeah, that I think that anyone that's like, we're a family, like work mom, work dad, like calling the team a family, like, I'm like, no, we need a little separation here. Now, I imagine at smaller companies or places that you're physically, like a store, even that, I don't know, but like, you know, certain types of businesses, I feel you can get a little bit closer to someone, especially if you're doing tough stuff. Like, if you're for example, if you're a doctor and you're like and you're a nurse and you just I don't know. I even think that you need to stay a little bit professional, huh? I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean. I think there are probably examples where it's a little bit more justified for people to act like family that work together versus like a corporate setting where you're on a marketing team and it's like, I don't care at all about what you did for Thanksgiving. I truly don't want to hear it, Glenn. Like, I don't want to hear about your mother-in-law. I don't get your financing cars gripe. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's bad, like, for everyone, because it allows people to be able to get a car and use a car, like borrow money to get a car to then use for transportation to probably work, right? Like, I think, or like, you know, drive their kid around or whatever it may be. However, I think that the interest rates for financing cars and the way that they set it up, like, I think that there should be higher requirements to be able to borrow money. It does not affect me. I do not finance a car. I don't really care. It's like, so at the end of the day, I'm not like going to, you know, veto financing. Like, I don't care about what people do. I just have heard of a ton of people who are like financing a car and it costs like a ton of money, and it's just not a financially smart, it's not like a good decision that they whatever, and it's like unfair because businesses prey on those types of people to borrow cars, and it's like they literally can barely afford the car, and then like talk about having to pay insane. Also, what's that influencer's name that talks to people and they interview them and they're like, oh, how much blah 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 blah. See, that's a good interest rate. That's a good interest rate. Not everyone has Kayla money to buy their cars outright. Okay, you can lease a car. I think that's okay. I know people are like, why would you lease a car? That's a waste of money. Blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I don't think it should be illegal. I think that there should be higher guardrails in place to not have people, like, if, for example, someone who makes $70,000 a year, I don't think that they should be able to afford, like, buy a Porsche, like, whatever, Cayenne or whatever. Like, why would they need to do that? Actually, 70,000's pretty, like, 40, 50,000. I don't know how hot, whatever, if they are allowed to buy it. I financed a Dodge Hellcat at 32% interest with 0 down for 96 months. If you finance at around $300 a month, you're golden, baby. See, that's good. That's good. But there are people that pay like thousands of, like, $1,500 a month for their car, and then they have debt collectors come and then they ruin their lives. I'm thinking of, what's that guy's name? I forgot that guy that like interviews people who are like in debt, and then he asks them like about their financing and what the interest rate and what they like whatever got, and they're usually, some of them are just insane, and I just feel like who even gave them the car? Like, who was like, here you go, take this $150,000 souped up truck, and then they like make $35,000 a year, which is like, again, totally fine if, you know, but I think those people end up getting screwed in the end. I'm just looking out for them. I'm not trying to be like, they shouldn't be able to buy cars. They have to use a donkey and a cart. I'm not saying that. J. Shiram. Caleb Hammer. Yes, thank you, Dalewood. I think you got yourself jumbled with this car financing stuff. No, I actually didn't get myself jumbled, Wally. It's called an opinion, and I have them too, even though I am wearing a red Britney Spears suit. How about that? I'm starting to stick up for myself, okay? That's just how I feel. I don't think you have the same angle in both the eyes. What does that mean? You think I have... Actually, my mom used to tell me that. My mom was like, your eyes are a little bit crossed, and I was like, whoa. Like, my mom was like, you grew out of it. I was like, really? I was like, I didn't know all that. Okay, I wrote luxury brands as another one. Yeah. Wally said, yo, girl, don't give me that attitude. Wally, I was just serving back what you were dishing to me. You said you think that I got myself jumbled up, but I did not. I know what I believe, and that is what I believe. I'm not saying people can't finance a car. I'm saying that it is completely fine and necessary and actually good. However, I think that there should be stricter terms in place. This woman doing her taxes, no jobs, 4 kids, got $12K per kid. I got enough for a Happy Meal. Bro, what? Who is that? Is this your wife? You see that? I figured out that problem. What was the problem? Okay, what other ones did I have? What other ones? I forgot which ones I wrote. Okay, oh yeah, luxury brands is the one that I said. Luxury brands, okay, I think that they should be able to exist. Oh wait, I forgot that I have a, oh no, where did my text go? No, it didn't. Oh man, okay, my text is gone. Forget it. I wrote luxury brand. Okay, I guess society, do they pretend that they are good? They're really stupid. Like, and I'm someone that was so susceptible to buying stupid luxury things, and I still am susceptible. So like, by the way, this is just things that came to the top of my head for the first 5 minutes that I thought of the question. Things society pretends are good but actually suck. Yeah, luxury brands. Like, it's just stupid. Like, it's just dumb. I guess they should be able to exist. So I guess yeah, the prompt isn't I think that they should be banned or non-existent, because I love flying. I said it. I said air traveling via plane. I was like, I love travel. It's completely necessary. It only takes 2 hours to get from Chicago to New York, as opposed to like 14 hours plus for a drive. Obviously, I think air travel should be a thing. However, do they kind of suck sometimes? Yeah, they do. People just want more than they can afford at some, but the true villain behind that is big media, baby. That is true, Raul. That's a good point, that people just want more than they can afford. That's why luxury brands, but you can't give it the power. You can't give the media the power. Wait, media sucks. What the hell? I'm just realizing that. Thank you, Raul. You inspiring me. You're making me think outside the box. I owe the government $37K in taxes. Oh my god. Wow. Why do you owe the government $37,000 in tax? That's crazy. That's a lot. Well, you must be making a lot. Also, why don't you get just it taken out, like, on your own? Do you own a business? What's up? What's up? I bought a Louis Vuitton belt in high school and then returned it after I realized how useless it was. Yeah, and I'm saying that I'm saying luxury brands are stupid and they suck. As someone who's literally purchased a luxury brand item, the last one I can think of was probably, was it last summer? Oh my god, was it literally no, it was 2 summers ago. It was 2 summers ago. Yeah, it was 2 summers ago. I bought a luxury item and I like regret it. You didn't see what, Eric? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. What are you wearing? The skin of the Apple Eve 8? What the hell does that mean? That's crazy. Yes. No, I'm wearing my Britney Spears outfit, okay? Because, yeah. Thank you, Ed Woo N47. Why guys are over-explaining yourself in every type. Why you guys are over-explaining yourself in every type. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, Uncle Sam is having his way with me. Whoa. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's tax season, guys. Guys, tomorrow your taxes are due. She says this while wearing a $34,000 Prada jumpsuit. You know me. You know me. Actually, this will be a good time to say this is from fun.com. Shout out to fun.com or halloweencostumes.com. Either one has awesome stuff. Halloweencostumes.com, locked and loaded with Halloween costumes, fun costumes, just fun little props to wear, you know. I always just wear random things like this for fun because, you know, you guys take life so seriously. I know it's Britney, but LOL, I was just playing. It's Britney, bitch. Yes. So I wrote luxury brands. I also wrote wedding culture. So things society pretends are good but actually suck, wedding culture. Now, I don't know about this. I always go back and forth on weddings. Like everyone I meet, actually, people either really think one or the other, or at least they talk to you about one or the other. They're just like, weddings are so expensive. They're a waste of money. You should use it for a house. You should use it for this. You should use it like, God, you don't need a wedding. You can elope. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's more of like a progressive approach to it. Also, like the fact that things are so expensive and people can't afford a house anymore. And like, it's just kind of insane that someone's family is expected to pay like $50,000 to $100,000 or more for a one night event of less than like a few hours, you know? And I just like think that it's just a way that people show like extravagance, which is fun and good. And I probably would, like, if I was rich AF, you know, if I win the lottery tomorrow and like I have a wedding, I'm like, my wedding gonna be nuts. like I'm such a hypocrite, and I'll admit that. I'm not saying I'm like, oh, woe is me. I always have to just admit the things, like my opinions. I'm not very hardcore with them, you know. I remember when Yeezy sneakers were a thing, you go to the mall. Oh, that was crazy. If I had a nickel for every time I got married, I'd have $350. Damn, that's crazy. That's so funny. Hello, please welcome me. Welcome Metrics Key Taxation. Oh, are you a tax company trying to advertise before the 15th? Guys, he's charging $5,000 for you to get your taxes in on time by tomorrow. It's a good deal. You should have done them weeks ago. What's up, people? Welcome to the live stream. Anyone that's just joining in, guys, can we get to 45 likes? We're at 42 right now. All you have to do to like it is double tap the screen. Also, in addition to liking the live stream, there's also these like fun little things in the bottom right corner of the screen. There's a heart, there's a smiley, there's a celebration, there's a face, there's a 100 face. Start spamming some of those. Let's get this started in here. Am I right? If I had a restraint, I wouldn't have 17 baby mamas across 18 states. That's crazy, Dale. Dale, you gotta start paying child support. Like, that's crazy. Hello, y'all. I'm watching the live stream from Malaysia. Hope everything's doing great today. Stop by, leave a like, and hang out a bit. Thank you. Thank you, Oscar, for joining. Okay, what else? Okay, so I wrote corporate jobs. Yeah. Okay, wedding culture, luxury brand. I think I basically wrote all the ones that I talked about all the ones that I wrote down on the list. Things society pretends are good but actually sucks. Corporate jobs, living for the weekend. Yeah, like this whole idea that you're supposed to work from 9 to 5 or more, probably more, every day of the week, and you get 2 days. Like, the fact that they can't even give you a Friday off. I mean, I guess if they gave you a Friday off, then Thursdays would be Fridays, and then Thursdays would be like, no one would really be working on Thursdays. And like, how productive are people really at a corporate job? Even though they're supposed to be working 40 hours a week, they're really not. And a lot of it's just like stupid admin work that doesn't really need to be done, or meetings that like definitely don't need to be scheduled. Alex, I was going to get it done Thursday, and then I found out that the person that I was going to get it done with has like zero and like no Instagram, no photos of previous work, and I didn't want to spend $300 getting highlights and then like potentially them not actually turning out like real or whatever. Real. They just tape fake hair in my hair. Okay. 17 kids is crazy. I don't even want one. You heard it here first. Raul, don't want no kids, so don't even ask Raul. Not even a work wife, work husband. No. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I might wait. I'm actually going to Florida this weekend, so I might wait. I'm only going to be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm only going to be gone for a little bit. But just go to a regular hair place. It's literally like $400, and I don't want to spend $400. I just feel like it's just such a waste of money, and I don't even know if I want to do it. I'm getting cold feet because my natural hair color is finally almost grown back. Besides these 2 little pieces that no one can tell they're purple, but I can. Like, you can't really tell, but they have like a reddish undertone, and no one gets it. And I'm going to get a haircut though, because like I look like Hermione in Sorcerer's Stone. So, and Sorcerer's Stone, you know, her hair was whack. I only have 17 kids on the books. I'm sure I have at least a few dozen overseas. That's crazy. Thanks for the warm welcome. Hope you stay beautiful as always. Thank you, Oscar. Dale, you gotta be trolling, Raul said. Guys, we're at 43 likes. Just 2 more to hit 45 likes. Oh, also, the stupid doctor, like, I brought my nasal spray to the office on Friday and was like, can you fill this prescription? Like, I need nasal spray because it helps with my swelling. It helps with my allergies. You know, they're not as bad today down here as they usually are, but you know what it is. And like, he was like, oh yeah, let me do it right now so I don't forget. Let me do it right now so I don't forget. Doesn't do it. Friday, like 5 p.m. I'm like, hi, like, you gonna fill them? And I was like, forget it. They forgot. Monday, I message, hi, did blah, blah, blah send my prescription into the pharmacy, question mark? No response. Usually they respond within 24 hours. Every other doctor from this like medical practice responds within 24 hours. Or they have their nurse respond, or a nurse practitioner or whatever. No response. I message again today. You better bet I do, because I have prescriptions waiting for me, other ones at CVS. And I would like to refrain from having to go back to CVS again and talk to the pharmacist, even though, or the farm tech, whatever their names are. I don't know. I don't know. The one I go to, she's a freak. She freaks me out, bro. Sorry. I was going to explain why she freaks me out, but that would not be nice. That is rude of me. What's up, Jamie? I have more connections on 23andMe than on my LinkedIn. Is crazy, Dale. That's a good one. Write that one down. So basically, I don't freaking know, man. What was I saying? Make the doctor listen to your live until he breaks and fixes your nose again for free. LOL. Yeah, so they didn't fill it today. What was the point of that? I forgot. So anyway, it's almost like they have other people they need to respond back to as well. Okay, but it'll be 3 or 4 days. It'll be like they have responded. There are not that many people messaging them. Trust me, I know. They're not. It's not a general physician. It doesn't matter, but I know for a fact every other doctor I've ever messaged has responded within 24 hours. I'm not saying, okay, yeah, maybe you're sick, maybe take a break, but it was just annoying because I went on Friday and was like, I really need this, can you fill it? And he was like, I'll do it right now. Doesn't do it. Message Monday, no response. Message Tuesday, all day Tuesday they could have responded, no response. Wednesday, question mark, gonna respond? I don't know. Oh, okay. Apparently if I share my screen, the quality is better. But, like, what am I going to share my screen to? Oh, wait, I forgot that this is what I'm going to share my screen to. I forgot that I have this, that I pulled up a Reddit thing. It's not exactly the same as... It's not exactly, like, the same question that I asked before, but, I feel like it's funny. So anyway, what's something society pretends is normal but is actually toxic? Equating how busy you are with how valuable you are. Rest got rebranded as laziness somewhere along the way, and we all just accepted it. You know what? That's true. Wait, is the quality better when I go live? When I share my screen? Can anyone? I mean, you can barely see my face. Is it higher quality? If they don't respond back in over 3 days, that ain't good. Oh, great. Oh, Jesus. Is it better quality? I think it is better quality. What? That's so weird. It's like really good quality when I share my screen. That's bizarre. But like the sharing my screen is not really showing anything. It's just a bunch of ads and text that people probably can't read from their phone. So it's like quality is same. I'm getting a colonoscopy just for shits and giggles. So I had Shrek doll in my lower bowel. What? That's crazy. What does that even mean? Like you swallowed the doll? Guys, has anyone, you look fancy today. Thanks, mine been gone. So yes, it is better. It is better? What? I forgot alright. I forgot what I was gonna say. I really forgot completely. Oh my god. Doing things because family. There's a word for toxic familial groupthink. Enmeshment trauma. Ooh, wait. Toxic familial groupthink? What does that mean? Oh, like everyone thinks the same and like has the same thoughts? Enmeshment. Wait, let me read a little bit more about this. Sure, but what's the word for someone so burned by enmeshment that completely normal levels of group intimacy gets treated as a red flag? What? I don't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep reading because I don't need to get into and read about toxic family enmeshment stuff. That's not gonna be good. Um. Oh, if they're saying if they don't respond in over 3 days, I thought you meant like it's not good. Like they are reporting me to the like FDA. I don't know why they would report me to the FDA. Some type of commission or administration. Being proud of being overworked, not sleeping for 3 days, or staying up all night is also super unhealthy. Talking down about your spouse to other people, man or woman. On an airplane yesterday, man gets down multiple bags for he and his wife from the overhead compartments as we're deplaning. Wife makes comments jokingly about how he lost his man card years ago, and people started chuckling. Even the husband laughed. I said he's being a gentleman, and everyone stopped laughing. There's something a fine line between chivalry and misogyny, but the default shouldn't be to lovingly mock someone for helping you. Okay, that's calm down. Sometimes you guys gotta give a joke. Sending love to Xenu. Whoa, what does that get? Thank you for the goat. Unknown New York. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate it. Goat trophy. That's perfect. Wally's all about the body. Yes, we are all sending love to Xenu. We've been all asking for Xenu to come back, but Xenu has not listened for like a year. So, Raul, do you think Xenu should make an appearance now that Raul has seen Xenu's chaotic energy in the first few podcasts of Cauldron Convos since Raul's been watching or listening to Cauldron Convos when I'm not streaming? But anyway, you're looking very fit and diamond sleek. Thank you, thank you. Economic inequality, the amount of surveillance. If you're not an open book, it feels like society almost wants to take a crowbar and force you open and then measure every single thing against its arcane table of standards. Datas and cookies tracking you all over the internet, filming strangers without consent and publishing it to the world. Same with kids, family vlog, YouTube channels, media tech addiction. I will say like the tech addiction is crazy. 6'7", 6'7". I think yeah, the tech addiction is nuts. It's like I feel it. I'm like I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to be on this anymore. Leave me alone. Tech addiction. She addicted to the tech. Yeah, so that's basically, I think that's really much it. I mean, there's not really drinking every weekend because it's social. That's scheduled liver damage, cutthroat capital. Okay, these are making me like, it's taking the fun out of it. Yeah, see, I think the quality's worse. Wait, let's see. Let's go back to this, but let's make me, maybe it's just because I'm stretched out. Uh-oh, you don't want to say that. Yeah, I think it's the same because look, that looks the same. Oh no, I messed it up now. I have to fix it. I'm fixing it now because you know I'm not gonna do it on the live. You know I'm not gonna do it like on my own. Oh my god, it's still too big. Is this crazy that I'm just like dragging this all around the screen? I still messed it up, but whatever. I'll fix it another time. So anyway, I like Xenu, but I wouldn't want you to not stream if Xenu can't make it, you know. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I always just went live on. I always just went live, even with. I mean, clearly here. Hi, I am here. I am here. But anyway, guys, that is it for today. We've been on for an hour. This has been fun. I'll see you all probably on Thursday since I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and I did it this week. Let's see if I'll do it Thursday. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for coming, and make sure to join the Discord.